with the accursed gruels of Graal be, then shall they taste my steel. From whence spring ye, cloaked one? Be ye man or wispy forest thing?
Know you that from another place come I, wherein holds sway Prithsquid, evil magician of the dark light. For it is decreed in the legends before time that he alone who wears the boots of catskin shall defeat the Count's black sorcery.
Then so shall it be. Away, let me repair my steed to saddle, thence that I may go and thus...
Excuse me?
Yes?
What on earth are you talking like that for?
What?
Why are you talking in that really strange manner?
What mean you, hag?
Misconjugated verbs, archaic use of pronouns. I never heard so many subjunctive clauses. What's wrong with a bit of ordinary colloquial patois, I'd like to know?
Silence! Heed her not, for afflicted is she of the tongue, and speaks not save in the parlance of a mad woman.
I do not! There's nothing stilted about my vocabulary. And I don't invert all my participles just for the sake of being clever.
Away, harlot, afore cleave we your gizzard.
Right on my tits, you really do.
None can now the land of Myth-Toad save thee.
Away then go I shall, away right. And rest I not for sorcerer's evil, for till witchcraft ever stop a put to, have I that.
Pardon? And remember, on your way to the castle, beware the field containing the deadly beetroot.
Of course. Well, fair.
Perhaps I should have told him it was this field here.
Good evening, and let's catch up now with the latest trends in the city. Following the fall of the FT 100 share index, shirts have fallen by 15 stripes to 83, while Filofaxes remain marginally fatter at 650 pages. And the Bank of England has been forced to support trousers with red braces as faces fall by 3 points. Talking about skiing in restaurants, still fairly loud at 82 decibels, and crispy hair still holding despite the run on gel. But now we'll take a look at one of the most prestigious awards in British industry, the Queen's Award for Capitalist Exploitation. And this year's runner-up is Mr. Josiah Gradgrind with his private old people's home in Yorkshire called Do the Pensioners Hall. But reporting on this year's winner now is Gavin Scartissue.
The Northeast, social wasteland. But it's to this industrial desert that a new source of employment has been introduced from overseas. For here on Tyneside is the first UK factory of the Mashahi Motor Company.
Welcome to Massahi Car Company, new center of golden opportunity in dispossessed North. Massahi is a happy company. Is caring company. Which believes in the dignity of human existence. You will now prostrate yourselves before Divine Managing Director.
Well, it took some getting used to their new working practices, like. But it's good, because they are geared up to maximum productivity. We clock on at 3 in the morning and work right through to midnight. With half-hour lunch break, when we have to prepare the managing director's lunch.
Take it, Pets.
Now, the canteen is a bit different from the one at Swan Hunt. You each get a bowl of boiling water with a cockroach in it. But it's subsidised, you know, so it's pretty cheap. Mind you, they're very generous. Once a month, they allow in a man from the Red Cross. And we eat him. And the disputes procedure is very fair. If you've got any complaint, you can go and see your shop steward at any time.
People say that the Japanese have introduced slavery conditions not seen in Britain for the last 200 years, and that our own industry has now been so decimated by overseas competition that we're now simply a third world status assembly plant for foreign goods. But what these people don't seem to realize is that we don't care. We couldn't give a monkey's, mister. I personally could not give a tinker's toilet panel. I'm sure I speak for the Prime Minister when I say that not one single man jack of us could give a tuppenny vomit gin. We couldn't give a fig or a tickle.
Of course, it's the competitive engineering technology that really gives the Japanese the edge. The new Mashihi songbird, for example, is constructed not from heavy sheet metal, but by origami. Finally, of course, there's the rigorous safety testing.
Inanimate objects. Do they have feelings? Souls, even? Well, certainly, they've got a cruise missile now that if it's lost, it stops and asks the way.
Donald Towser Fido is one of the new city breed. Tough, hard-working and ambitious. Before most of us are awake, he's already up and on the job. For every morning at 8 o'clock, Donald travels down to the heart of the capital to shout loudly about all the expensive things he owns.
I've got a house in Fulham, a BMW with fuel injection, and 4 baggy suits, 7 baggy suits, 8! I've got a fully programmable compact displayer!
I've got 2 nannies! No, 3 nannies!
I've got an automatic dishwasher!
But does being a posh person with an extremely loud braying voice mean that it's difficult for you to switch off and relax?
No! Not at all!
Gentlemen, would you like to order now?
Yes! I have the incredibly expensive smoked salmon!
I have 2 smoked salmon! No, 3 smoked salmon!
I'll have a 2 full of caviar and some unbelievably expensive champagne!
You know, people often say to me, Larry, oh Larry, what exactly is a sudden ending? And I say,